Welcome back to The Explainer, where today we're breaking down, without a doubt, the most emotional, dramatic week of IPL 2026. Seriously, picture the scene last night at Chepauk. You've got 40,000 fans forming this massive sea of yellow, roaring at the absolute top of their lungs. Why? Because MS Dhoni, who's been sidelined by a calf injury all season, finally stepped out into the stands for what is very likely his last home appearance in yellow. Now, he didn't even bat, but when the dust settled and the final over was done, Sunrisers Hyderabad had snatched the victory, breaking CSK's hearts and officially sealing their own playoff berth in the process. And that brings us to this deeply powerful moment. Right after the match, as Dhoni was walking the grounds, his former teammate Suresh Raina actually pulled him aside. Raina was urging him to return next season, playfully telling him, that his absence this year was just a missed call, so it doesn't even count. So what was Dhoni's response to this? Just a very cryptic, "Let me see." He admitted his body was feeling pretty weak, but crucially, he didn't completely slam the door shut either. You can just feel the sheer weight of the emotion here. It's totally palpable. Dhoni spent his evening thanking the ground staff, posing for pictures and taking selfies with all the photographers around the stadium. During the mid-innings break, he even walked out for a team photo shoot and the crowd absolutely lost it. It really felt like a farewell, But then that little "let me see" comment just leaves us all hanging on to this tiny thread of hope. Whatever happens, it was a beautiful, kind of melancholic sunset for the hero.
Section 1. SRH dismantles CSK. The tactical breakdown.
Okay, let's look at how this match actually unfolded. Sanju Samson gave CSK a huge flying start, smashing an explosive 27 off just 13 balls right in the power play. But SRH captain Pat Cummins stepped up and halted that momentum dead in its tracks by dismissing Samson. And despite some brief resistance from Dewald Brevis and Shivam Dubey, CSK was totally restricted. Then, in response, SRH lost Travis Head pretty early, but Ishan Kishan and Klaasen just completely took over the middle overs with this incredibly dominant partnership. So here's the big takeaway. 181. That was the target, and Sunrisers Hyderabad masterfully chased it down in just 19 overs. They took a really tricky chase at Chepauk, which, let's be real, is a ground famous for tough conditions, and made it look like an absolute walk in the park.
Section 2. Star Performers of Mat 63.
The depth of this SRH squad is honestly terrifying. Pat Cummins was an absolute tactical genius out there, dismantling the CSK top order by taking out Samson, captain Ruturaj Gaikwad, and Kartik Sharma, 3 massive wickets. But the real fireworks? That was Ishan Kishan. He smashed 70 runs off 47 balls, hitting 7 fours and 3 sixes. It was like he was blessed from upstairs, stepping up at the exact perfect moment to secure that playoff spot. And we definitely can't forget Klaasen, who kept the pressure dialed up to the absolute max with a blistering 47 off 26. Now, while the focus is obviously on the victors, we do have to give a nod to CSK's brief moments of tactical defense. Klaasen was looking terrifying at the crease, and he actually got into a pretty fiery exchange with Sanju Samson. But Samson ended up getting the last laugh with this lightning-fast stumping off a brilliant googly from New Ahmed, finally breaking up that dangerous partnership. It was a great spark, but sadly for Chennai, it just wasn't quite enough to start a fire. Section 3. The IPL playoff picture. That final ball didn't just end a cricket match, it cemented 2 vastly different realities. SRH is riding this huge wave of euphoria, celebrating a guaranteed spot in the postseason with the elites. Meanwhile, for the 5-time champions CSK, it's pure heartbreak. Their fate has completely slipped out of their own hands. Just look at this chaotic landscape. Royal challengers Bangalore are sitting comfortably at the very top with 18 points. Their spot is locked. Gujarat Titans are right there behind them at 16, and SRH is now officially the 3rd team in with 14 points. But look at that battle for the 4th spot. You've got Punjab Kings at 13 points, Rajasthan Royals at 12, CSK at 12, and teams like DC and KKR desperately crunching the numbers behind the scenes. It is an absolute scramble. So for all the diehard CSK fans out there wondering how on earth their team actually survives this, they have to flawlessly execute 2 incredibly stressful steps. First, they have absolutely no choice but to defeat the mighty Gujarat Titans in their final league match. But get this, even if they pull that off, it's still not enough. Step 2 is they have to sit back, watch the rest of the league, and basically pray that the math miraculously works out in their favor.
Section 4. The Orange Cap Race.
Because the race for individual accolades is just as wild as the playoff picture. Look at this. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Heinrich Klaasen's 47-run blitz against CSK didn't just win his team the match. It literally pushed him to the very top of the leaderboard. He's sitting at 555 runs. And look how close this is. Gujarat Titans Sai Sudarshan is right breathing down his neck with 554 runs, and Shubman Gill is at 552. Literally, a single swing of the bat is the difference between first and third place right now. Oh, and with his teammate Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, currently dominating the purple cap race with 24 wickets, it is safe to say SRH is peaking at the exact right time.
Man, what an incredible week of cricket. We've seen batting masterclasses, brilliant tactical bowling, and arguably some of the most emotional scenes in IPL history right there at Chepauk. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to hand it over to you. I really want to hear your thoughts in the comments on the two biggest mysteries we have left in IPL 2026. Number one, do you think MS Dhoni is actually going to return to play in 2027? And number two, out of this desperate, crazy scramble for that fourth playoff spot, who's going to make it? Drop your predictions down below, and I will see you in the next explainer.